Everyone, this is Tim from Your Six Studios. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix buttons on your Xbox controller. So maybe the face buttons or maybe your thumbstick doesn't work anymore. Let's just open it up and see what's going on and then just clean it and fix it. So the first thing you want to do is remove the battery cover. And then if you use a T8 security screwdriver or maybe just a flathead, there's going to be one screw right here you need to remove. And then there's going to be two on each side. So we have to remove this cover now. So I usually take a plastic piece and I just work it down the side here. And that will snap off. And I bought this kit off the line called Techman. It comes with a T8, T6, and all the tools that I'm going to be using. This plastic piece as well as this little tweezer that I like. Now, once you remove all these screws, so you got one in the middle, the left side, so you got 5 total, and make sure your screws are all in one place. They're not rolling around on you and falling off the table. This front cover should come off, and it looks like my thumbsticks fell off too. But your thumbsticks could easily be popped off, on or off, just like this. So you just lift up. So if you ever have to replace these, you can buy some online. If you got an old controller laying around, you can replace it with that, or buy some thumbstick caps that go over the top to prevent further damage. Then we can just lift off this back plate. Now when placing on the back plate, make sure these are just on the inside of this so the batteries can actually make contact. A lot of times when you place it in, only one gets it on the inside, so you need both of them on the inside. And then you can see this. So there's going to be, let's see, 4 screws total on this side, and this is going to be a T6 security screwdriver. So we just have to remove all these. And the most difficult part about this is probably getting these 2 wires back on. It's not an easy job, but if you do the right technique, you can get them back in. So let's just get all these screws off, and these screws are a little bit smaller than the ones you took off before. So once again, be careful. And once you get these 4 screws off, this entire piece should just be able to detach. So watch out for these wires too. These are very thin wires that are soldered on. And if you remove that, I don't think your rumble will be working anymore. So this is the last one. Let's lift it up and put it on the side here. Then lift up these wires, detach them. Alright, so the one on the right goes on the bottom, one on top goes on the left. Yep. Then let's just peel this through. Alright, and you're going to know something is going to fall off on you now, which is fine. It's just where the headsets usually plug into. And it would probably be easier to just take off your thumbsticks too. So if this piece falls off on you, let's grab it. The metallic side is going to be up, and the hole is going to be facing you, and it just simply sits right here. So we can put that on later when we reassemble everything. So you can see all these buttons now. Alright, so you can see the board here on the opposite side. And once we take this off, we're going to have a few more screws that we need to remove. So a lot of screws need to be removed here. And let's remove this side right here. And once we do that, we'll gain access to pretty much everything we need now. And then this side down here. So you're going to have a bunch of screws just laying around. Make sure you have these all in one place. Looks like it's got stuck to that. And then you got one in the middle. And these wires right here are very thin, so be very careful. And you got one directly in the middle. So let's remove this. Alright. And then we have one in the bottom left. Alright, so I got a magnetic screwdriver here. So let's remove this one here. So once again, this is a T6 security screwdriver that I'm using. Okay, now we have to take off the R1 and the L1 buttons. So to do this, we need to flip this around, and these are going to be attached on the top. So we just need to unattach these and lift up, and then this middle piece should come off. And then there's going to be little tabs on the side here. You can see. We might have to lift those up. Otherwise, we should be able to just peel it off. So there we go. And then the same thing on the other side. You can kind of see where it's attached. And our two buttons are just going to be dangling here. That is fine. And then this board should lift up, and we should be able to rotate it around. And this entire board will be detached now. And we have to look at our buttons now. So you can see our buttons. So you can take those buttons out and you can see if they're dirty. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. So let's just take one out. And it looks good. So take some rubbing alcohol now and a little cotton swab here. And just clean around this. Maybe this is really sticky. And then clean the bottom here too. And then we can place this back in, and we want to do the same thing to the rubber area too. And if you look, this should go in a certain way, and make sure on the other side that it's flat and is poking through. Otherwise, it might not be coming through all the way. So you can look at this, and there might be some pieces that fall off on you. But if we look at this now, we can lift up on this, and we want to do the same thing. So just remember how this goes on. We want to clean where the buttons would press with some rubbing alcohol. Just go through here just like this, and just clean everything off. Very good. I believe this would be like the D-pad area, the face buttons. Just clean it off with rubbing alcohol. Make sure everything looks good. I don't see any kind of dirt or debris on there. And then do the same thing with this rubber mat. You can flip it around. You can see this black side here. Just clean this off as well. Maybe there's some sort of connection issue. And then once you get everything, you just have to reassemble it once again. So yeah, hopefully this quick little video did indeed help you out. If it did, leave it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below for more tech videos coming up next on Your 6 Studios.